So Gil, start with you. Was Harden blowing up the spot like this the right move?
Yes. It's the American way, right? You know, you can sit there and, as reporters, as fans, and say whatever the fuck you want to say, right? But if this was your job and you took a pay cut with the idea of being reimbursed later on for the company, and when that time came, they didn't reimburse you, trust me, you will have the same mood. So the fact that this was a deal that we had planned, that, okay, I'll take 15 million less, we'll give it back to you later. Sign it, cool, okay, cool, I did my part. So you're mad at him now for expressing that you guys lied to me, right? Players always have more loyalty to the teams, and that's why I say never take a fucking pay cut for these people. They'll fuck you anytime they can.
Yeah.
James, I'm with you, man. Listen, I'm with you, bro. We're gonna get drunk, right?
I got that James Harden wine.
We're gonna get drunk. I'm mixing, I'm mixing it with the tough crap.
No, don't do that.
I don't know what's about to happen. There might be an explosion.
No, don't do that.
Don't do that. Brandon, what do you think about this Harden situation?
Don't pick and roll me.
No, I mean, I just think it's just the system. I don't know really, I don't blame James for what he said. I don't blame the owner for what he did. I mean, I just think it's just part of the system. Teams, owners feel like they get holed out a lot too by playing players and they don't, win. Players feel like, I'm loyal, I've been here, I should get paid. So it's just like that's the part of the union. Like, we got to find a middle ground because now owners too, they're going to feel like, okay, well, I'll just sit back and keep doing it, or just keep doing the same thing too. And players are going to keep getting played. So I think it's two sides. Like the owners are tired of it because they're not really getting, everything that, if they're paying you, they're not really getting what everything that they pay for back in a way. Because if I'm paying you $30, $40, $50 million and we're not winning or we're not even getting to the Eastern Conference Finals, well, fuck. I mean, we're losing revenue money. We're losing all type of stuff. And the money that they're giving us, we can't even get paid because none of the star players are playing in the third or even making the finals that we're paying. So, I mean, I don't know. It's just part of the system. It's just part of the system. I mean, I don't feel bad for either side.
The game is the game, as they say.
The game is just the game.
Well, you know how I feel about the whole situation. I've voiced it a few times that the Philly situation wasn't going to work from the start. 2021, James leaves, goes to fucking Philly from Brooklyn. I'm like, immediately. Philly has just never been the organization to, follow through on their word, right? They always been in the process. And you know what I'm saying? Like even yesterday when we had the conversation.
It is a process though.
You continually, like even since Barkley and them, it's like y'all still in the process. The fans are great fans. They have a right to demand greatness out of their players and want something. And AI was the closest one to bring them to the glory. But it's like to bring James up there, to bring Doc up there, and it did not work. And then now they bring in Nick Nurse in, and it's like the whole riff with Daryl and James, it's like it's disaster. It was already written on the tombstone. So now they got to live through it. Now they got to go through the funeral. You know what I'm saying? They got to put the dirt down. They got to move the fuck on. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear the pity party and the crying and, oh, man, listen, you ain't winning. You trying to get the bag. You got to win to get the bag. There's a no-brainer when you get the bag when you're winning. So at this point, it's just like, yo, go to your next team, James.
But that's the problem.
What was the deal? Like
yeah, but that's the problem. You're like, fuck winning. That wasn't our deal. Our deal was I take $15 million less
to help the team
to help the team get better.
Right.
I did my part. You said if I do this, I'm gonna get a longer deal.
Right.
Okay, my deal is up. Where's my longer deal? I did my part.
Is it in writing?
Did the team get better?
No, it don't matter.
All right.
So here's the situation. According to CBA, they couldn't. Obviously, this was all under the table type shit.
No, for sure.
They couldn't have
but that's the problem.
But you know the game.
I know, but what I'm saying is, like, it's easy as a fan. How about this? Philly fans, They tell you if you buy all your tickets this year up front, buy whole season tickets, at this price, $50 a pop. Next year, we're gonna break it down. If you go all season, we're gonna break it down to 25 for the season. And then they keep it at 50. You motherfuckers would be mad.
100%. 100%.
They tricked you to buy it for 50 to sell it back to you for the same price again.
Pissed.
Right? So you're gonna be mad. Like I don't give a fuck about your win at this point. You told me take $15 million less. Cool. Okay, now where's my long deal? We gon' I don't want to hear none of that, bro. See, that's where the locker room situation come in at.
Yeah.
James hit me up, bro. I'll come over there. How you doing, Morey?
How you doing? Allegedly. Hey, remember that story you told me?
Where the wallet at, goddammit?
I mean, it's basically like the music industry. Yeah. They played them like the music industry. Come over here, give us all your sauce. We're gonna throw parties in the Hamptons. We're gonna do all that. We're gonna do all that stuff, but we're gonna take everything from you, and then we're just gonna lowball you at the end. That's what they did. It's kind of like the music industry.
And put it on your tab.
They knew what they had. You know what I'm saying? Like, they just knew what they had. They played the game the way they played it.
So this is.
Talk about it, Gil.
No, yeah, go ahead. No, it is fucked up.
It's fucked
that's
up.
what I say. It's just that we got to figure out a way for the system. Something with the system,
and here's it is right here. Players, y'all should look at this. Unless the owner has proven to be a man of his word.
Yes.
Do not take pay cuts anymore. Fuck a pay cut.
Yeah.
Right? The goal moving forward should be trying to be billionaires. If you're taking a pay cut, how the fuck can you be a billionaire? Because they're not taking pay cuts for you.
No,
because they're trying to be billion. We've never put in our mind to be these multi 50 million, 100 million. Like we take the pay cut, we do all this sacrificing, and then we retire. Then we want to build this empire. No, build your empire now while the money is coming in. Stop taking pay cuts for billionaires. You're a millionaire taking a pay cut for a billionaire.
Yeah.
This is like being rich. It's like being rich, right? We're going to dinner with other people, and then we hit them with we need to split this bill, right? Yeah. But you go ahead and split this bill down the middle, right?
I don't like going to dinner splitting bills. It's the worst. Everybody got 3 or 4 cards. Just put it on one fucking card.
Yeah, but it's like, imagine us doing that to regular people.
Yeah.
Well, split the bill, we're going to split it evenly.
You had 3 chicken wings.
We evenly, but I eat how I eat.
I eat how I eat.
I had 3 Venturas.
3 of them, right?
Yeah.
But that's, I just don't, but that's my mindset. Even though I was a guy who took a pay cut, but my pay cut comes from an owner I trusted, and I knew what he was doing.
Yep.
Like, I know what they're telling me to pay you. The money's yours. Fuck what they're talking about. You do with what you want with it.
Yeah.
So what you're saying, like, this owner wasn't his guy like that?
Obviously,
He
it's
thought
not.
it
If you're
was.
if you're reneging on your deal with your guy, right? That becomes a problem. It's just supposed to be your guy. There's no way. Like, we have examples, right? Miami has shown loyalty to Haslam.
Yep.
Right?
Big
We've
years.
seen that, right? The pay cuts he took, they're repaying a man back, right? For all what he did back when they were winning championships. They're paying him back. There's no way he would be on this team. If this was any other owner, he would have been out of the league 6-7 years ago.
So why are they showing their loyalty to Haslam but not to Dwayne Wade?
That's something we have to ask.
So did Dwayne Wade.
Wade took one too.
But that's something we have to ask. You have to ask Dwayne Wade behind the scenes of what.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Well, it's Wade County, right? But now he's a part of the Jazz owner.
Yeah, that's a bad.
Somebody explain it.
Yeah,
that shit don't make no sense.
Dallas. With Mark Cuban. How he did with Barrera and Dirk and
Tyson
Well,
Chandler.
we got to
You know what I
remember, it's a different time then where we did value winning over the max pay days, right? And I think that's why we all kind of agree on certain things and elements of you took the pay cut because you actually felt like the owner fuck with you, but then you were trying to win, right? So do something with this pay cut money to help us win, right? So if that's not the case, which is what we're finding out now in this new element of the game, they not trying to win. They just trying to make more money. So they want us to take less money so they can make more money. So now the message should be to the players, like you just said, fuck all that shit. Get your bag.
Yeah, like,
and the integrity of the game has been fucking compromised.
I'm just
That's
like
what-
really,
how much-
I'm really thinking about it now. Like he took a
How much
pay cut for
blame
them.
does Harden deserve in this situation for fucking cutting them a deal? Like,
I mean,
for what?
But that's what I said.
I'm not cutting.
I mean,
the deal.
3-time scoring champ, 10-time All-Star, 7-time All-NBA. He's on the NBA 75th anniversary team. Why the fuck do I need to take a pay cut?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
read that line. What was that lineup again?
Of his resume?
No, that lineup of Woj and Woj and
yeah.
because people like that will kill him
Yeah.
because they get to talk directly to the owner,
Yeah.
right? So what ends up happening is players are considered the bad guys. We're employees. We're no like that. Listen, we get the money aspect, right? But no different. We are the employees to the regular day people. We're no different than the regular day people going to, if you work at Walmart, we are you.
Yeah.
We're not the CEO. We're not the president of it. We're the fucking employees checking in, door check, making sure the counter, beep, beep, beep. We're that to the NBA.
Yeah.
Right? We're the bottom line. There's bosses on top of bosses on top. You gotta remember, there's an assistant coach above us, the head coach, and then the assistant general manager, his assistant, then the general manager, then the owner, and like we're the lowest level. Right? We're the lowest level. We're the employees.
Yeah.
So like when you sit there and you turn against the player, knowing what you're turning up against. You're turning against the player for the big boss.
Yeah.
Right? There's a reason y'all have lockouts and you have strikes and shit.
Yeah.
Right? There's this writer's strike right now.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Because there's
Shout out WGA, give us our bread.
because the heads ain't playing fair.
Nope.
No matter how much the actor's making, the people above him ain't playing fair. Right, and that's what this is. Like you're convincing your employee to take these discounts to then fuck them later.
But the problem, to echo what you're saying, Gil, the problem is that these billionaires now can manipulate the media so the everyday human being looks at y'all like y'all are the assholes.
Yeah.
Like you got enough money, Gil. Why the fuck are you complaining about? Instead of looking at the motherfucker who got billions of dollars, never goes to them saying, you got billions of dollars. Why don't you just break some more bread and give Gil a little bit more money?
That's why Gil said the podcast is powerful for us to tell our perspective so that they don't run with that narrative. And I appreciate when you recanted the statement about all the players having podcasts because if James decided to start a podcast, he'd be able to really tell you what happened.
It'd be over.
It would be over. It wouldn't be no Woj or Chris Haynes trying to be like, well, we got our story and fuck your story, nigga. You a mole. This is coming from the horse's mouth.
Well, James, you don't need to start a podcast. We got a show for your ass. Come on up to Gil's Arena. We got the hard wine.
He sent me this, baby.
Come tell your side of the story. And we'll be receptive.
Hey, any lady that want to drink a little wine, you know what I'm saying?
What's up, everybody? As you know, Gil's Arena is presented by Underdog Fantasy. Underdog Fantasy is the easiest and best way to play fantasy sports. You can pick higher or lower on your favorite players' fantasy projections, and you have the opportunity to win up to 20 times your money in a single night. We're doing the 5 ways, the 4 ways, the 3 ways. You can do them 2 ways too, but the brewer bread is at the 5 way. Who you rolling with right now?
I just picked the 5-way.
That WNBA.
WNBA, all 5. Let's rock it.
Let's get this
Yes,
bread.
sir.
Now, Underdog is available in 30 states and Canada, except Ontario. Get your minds right. Get on with the Underdog Fantasy crew. And if you want to get down, use promo code GIL and Underdog will match your first deposit up to $100. You put 100 in, they give you 100 right off the top. You start with 200. Really get them pick'ems going. Everybody out there, make your next move your best move. Download the Underdog Fantasy app. Use promo code GIL, and they will match your first deposit up to $100. You can't beat that. We appreciate y'all rocking with us. Keep watching. Keep supporting the movement.
I'll do it again. Use promo code GIL.
Sound like a good promo code to me.
Ages 0. Change the game. Put that respect on his name. Look, with the honor call for greatness, the chosen few that carry the gift of genius, who do what they do, who possess finesse, are blessed with desire, it's true. I'ma say it loud, none other than who?